did not press him on that first lap. He sort of hung back, waited for a spot. As soon as he hit that finish line, that's where he took him, overtook him, and now he's comfortably in second place.
We keep reminding you, this is a track that is not very easy to pass on. Only about 3 or 4 places that you can pass safely on this track. Ryan Gold alluded to that earlier. Very tight course indeed. But Jean-Sébastien Roy, number 80, has found his way around a lot of riders this weekend and did so one more time. Now beginning to close in on our leader, number 3, Chris Pomeroy. Down they go. Look at them stalking. Number 80, Jean-Sébastien Roy, already won 2 motos here today, trying to make it 3. Can Chris hold on? Early stages of this moto too.
You know what, Eric? I think the fact that this course is so dry is going to work for Chris, because he's going to be able to create a lot of dust. He's going to be blinding Jean-Sébastien, and I think that's going to help him. So he's going to have to really kick the dirt up, really come out of those corners hard, and stay on his line.
Into the sandpit area, the left-hander kicks up. I love the way Jean-Sébastien Roy does that. Beautiful. And into the right-hander as they head towards the back straights. Part of the track, very fast part of the track too. Still no change with our leaders. Number 3, Chris Pomeroy. Number 80, Jean-Sébastien Roy. Now he makes a move. It is going to be in the back part of the track. In towards the finish line. He's got him.
You know what, Eric? That's almost the same spot where he passed to come into second place. He seems to like that back straightaway coming into the finish line area. Gee, I tell you what, Chris Pomeroy had the lead for 2 laps. The lead has now changed hands. He's got some work. He's going to have to stay with him.
Now he has got the problem with the dust in the face. Jean-Sébastien Roy one more time passes again. Just doesn't seem to concern him that he gets a start, that he starts in 3rd or 4th spot. He manages to be calm and cool and collective and just work the bike and the track to his benefit. And now he is back into 1st place.
Eric, it was interesting. I was talking to Jean-Sébastien after the first race, and I had mentioned to him that that he wasn't being very aggressive coming out of start and getting the hole shot, and he said that that's where he likes to be. He doesn't want to get himself in a position where he might get injured. He likes to hang back. He's got the confidence, knowing that he can pass just about anybody out there, and that's exactly what he's done on this second 125 moto. Really nice shot of Chuck Mesley riding the Machine Racing Honda. Once again, one of the younger riders on the tour, and I tell you what, he's just got to maintain. He's got to start learning when he's riding these tracks. He's got to take it in, and chalk it up for experience. Another shot of Mesley. I tell you what, Eric, for a young rider like this, if he's able to maintain himself in the top 10, that's a really good showing for him, and he's going to be able to use that to his advantage, because I think he's going to be around for a long time. Here's another shot of Bill Wallen coming in. Here's his teammate, and right behind him is Justin Huska, number 13, one of the Western riders.
That is currently the battle, I think, for 9th.
Right now we got a really good battle here. Darcy Lang just overtook Justin Huska, followed closely by... I'm having a hard time seeing that Honda, or that Kawasaki number plate. Looks like Blair Morgan.
We are back with our leader, number 80, Jean-Sébastien Roy, one more time. Here's number 6, number 1, Bill Wallen, Blair Morgan. The battle is for 8th position right now, so we found Blair Morgan, who had a great outing last moto around and has fallen back somewhat, but now begins to battle back. Here he goes. He makes a move on Wallen. Is he going to get him over the jump? Just a little air they get. Tucks on the inside. Wallen goes a little wide. Now he tucks inside. Bill's going to get it back. No. Blair holds on. Very defensive move into that sand pit area.
You know what? That's
beautiful
move.
Move.
Well, that's exactly it, Eric. That just shows the tenacious nature of Blair Morgan. He was way back. Oh, we've got a crash. Who's down? Who is down?
It could be, no, it's number 90 that has gone down, but he is okay.
Rudy Zasco Jr. just went down in that one turn over by the rocker section. Looks like he got caught in some of that soft soil.
Look at that, and that was for 4th position where he was sitting currently, and it was a nice ride going for him too. He's had a wonderful weekend so far. He's back with our leader. Here is number 80, Jean-Sébastien Roy. You know, I saw that fall, and I thought for a moment he could have been our leader.
Eric, we've got a really great spot for 9th, a battle for 9th, 10th, and 11th spot between Bill Wallen, Darcy Lang, and Rudy Zasco Jr. Now, remember, Rudy fell. He was up at about 4th spot, and he fell, and he lost about 4 or 5 spots. Now he's trying to stay in the top 10. We got a really nice battle going here between Darcy Lang and Rudy. Now Bill Wallen in 9th spot, he's working a little bit defense, and he's opened up a little bit more room between the two fellows right behind him.
83, number 90. 83 still leads over the jump.
Remember how well Darcy Lang did at our last race out in Moncton. He was really strong. Remember, young rider. This is his first year in the pro circuit, and he's really riding well today.
Showing some great maturity. Number 83, Darcy Lang, leads number 90, Rudy Zasco Jr. Number 1, Blair Morgan in 7th spot.
Dubé is down.
Number 2, Marco Dubé down. Not a good moto for Marco Dubé. He's up and at it again. Looks like there's no damage to him or the bike.
He's looking a little tentative coming out of that fall, though.
I tell you, he was well back out of the top 10 when he did fall.
Here we go, Eric. Number 83, Darcy Lang has just overtaken Bill Wallen for 9th spot. They've closed up a nice big gap on Bill. That's some great riding for Darcy.
That is the battle for 8th place overall. Bill Wallen looked like he had a comfortable lead. It looks like he had stretched it out a little bit from the other two, but now is stuck in the middle. The battle for 6th spot is between number 4, Marty Burr, and number 1, Blair Morgan. Marty Burr haven't heard too much of this weekend so far, but all of a sudden is making his presence known in a big way. There's our leader, still safe and sound. In first place, number 80, Jean-Sébastien Roy. Blair still holding down the 6th position.
Yeah, that's a really good battle for 4th, 5th, and 6th. Linus Lansky, as we mentioned, riding for Honda Canada, has had a great weekend, but he's being pressured right now by Alex Langevin, who's riding for Yamaha. And I tell you what, this is a good spot for Alex because he hasn't fared so well in some of the earlier races, and he's riding very aggressive. But look at Blair Morgan right on his heels. That's a terrific race right there.
Blair Morgan, look at that, turns on the jets.
I'll tell you what, this just goes to show you that Blair Morgan is not finished. He is not out. He has worked his way almost systematically through the pack, and now he's pressing into the top 5. And I think before this race, we're going to see some action from Blair Morgan into the top 3. There he goes. He just passed Alex Langevin, and right now he's in 5th spot.
Beautiful move by number 1, Blair Morgan. Last year's champion, teammate to our leader, number 80, Jean-Sébastien Roy. Blair Morgan now, he'll move up into 5th position. Great ride for Blair today.
You know, it's interesting to note, Eric, when you come out to a race like this, you know, you don't just watch who's in first place. There's a lot of great battles that are brewing, you know, for 4th, 5th, and 6th, and maybe for 2nd spot. You know, there's a lot of points out there in the top 10, and these riders are all hungry. They're all pushing. They all want a place.
Now look at him chase down number 562, who's had a wonderful weekend, Lane Slansky, holding down the 4th spot. Blair is on the move. Number 1, Blair Morgan.
He's really riding aggressive, Eric, really aggressive. And it just goes to show you he's pushing. He's pushing really hard. He wants to get up into the top 5. Stay with the points.
There's number 3, Chris Pomeroy, still in 2nd spot, safe and sound. Blair Morgan starting to show some of that championship form that he had last year has finally arrived here in Raymond, Alberta, the Temple Hill racetrack.
You notice that number 180, Earl Reimer on the Suzuki, is right behind Chris Pomeroy. But if you notice, right behind him is Linus Lansky and Blair Morgan. So that race is really starting to heat up. I think they're going to start putting some pressure on Chris Pomeroy for 2nd place. Look at Morgan. Look at him really pushing hard. Great defense by Lansky.
Side by side as it went over the rockers, a very tough part of the track. He tries to tuck inside. He's got him.
He's got him. You're right, Eric. He just took him on that one corner. And look at, he's opened up the gap on his Lansky. Oh, nice work by Morgan. Really nice work.
Number 1, Blair Morgan, now holds down 4th spot. What a rush.
He does. Look out, Reimer in 3rd place because Morgan is just picking up the pace. Look at him go.
Earl Reimer, number 180. He's trying to hunt him down now. Number 1, Blair Morgan. He's starting to pick up the pace. The championship form has come back to him.
Eric, we're back with number 180 on the Suzuki, Earl Reimer, and look at that distance, been closed up by Blair Morgan. Look out, Earl, he's on your heels.
You better believe it. It's the race for 3rd position overall. Blair Morgan, what a rush he's gone through the entire field, it seems. Look at that. Very close indeed. Chris Pomeroy has not been able to put much distance between himself and number 180, Earl Reimer, and here comes Blair Morgan into the thick of things. He's got him. He's through the rockers again. What a beautiful move.
What a fantastic pass. You see how he accelerated off of that jump, and Earl just looked like he let off a little bit on the gas. And once there you go, Blair Morgan in third spot. Look out, Chris Pomeroy. Here comes Morgan. So look at that. Blair Morgan just took him in on the inside.
There he is, our leader, number 80, Jean-Sébastien Waugh, and the checkered flag one more time. This is another brilliant ride for him, but you know, I gotta be impressed with number 1, Blair Morgan, his teammate, who's finally showed some of that form that he had last year. Welcome back. This is the Snapple National Motocross Championships. Now look at the results from the second 125 moto. Mark?
No, we were talking about consistency, Eric. How about Chris Pomeroy? That's 3 third-place finishes for him today. That's going to be a lot of points. Alex Langevin's got to be happy with 4th. And how about Earl Reimer picking up the 5th spot? He had a great ride.
There they go. The gate has dropped. Moto number 2, the second one of the day, is underway. Hole shots. Look at them scream into corner 1. It's going to be between Blair Morgan has got it over his teammate Jean-Sébastien Waugh. Look at the battle for first place already, and there's another rider very, very wide. It looks like he's got a shot at it. Blair Morgan, number 1, grabs the lead. Then it's number 2, is that Marco Dubé.
It certainly is, Eric. What a great start for Blair Morgan. I'll tell you what, he came right out through the gate, very aggressive.
Beautiful race. Blair Morgan up and over. Jean-Sébastien Waugh tries to get by him. Has he got him? No, I think Blair has hung on to him through the rockers. Blair is very strong through that part of the track. Jean-Sébastien Waugh very close. Marco Dubé is back in a big way after a couple of very bad motos today. Now they turn. Someone is down. We've got a rider down. He's okay. Can't grab a number on that. Johnny Montez is down, trying to get it up. Dubé right behind Chris Pomeroy. Dubé goes inside. Has he got him this time? He does. Beautiful move. Now it's up to Pomeroy, number 3. Will he counterattack? Jean-Sébastien Waugh makes a move. He's in second spot. Jean-Sébastien Waugh, number 80. This is the battle for first place. He looks inside. No, he's going to try outside. Tries to tuck in. Is he going to get enough speed? Blair Morgan, very defensive right now. He must be.
Jason Thorne did not finish the last 125. He bent the handlebars on his 125 and he couldn't finish. And he was a little disgusted with himself and he wasn't having a good weekend. But this is a good ride for him. He's in the top 10. He's working hard. Here we are back with our leaders. Look at this battle. It's incredible.
All over him. Sean is trying absolutely everything to get by Blair. Blair is riding a wonderful race. Again, he'll try on the inside. No, he goes to the outside. Tries to tuck himself in. Not enough power. Blair just shuts the door right down on a beautiful defensive riding.
Eric, we've got a very interesting battle brewing here between the 2 4-stroke Yamahas. We've got Alex Langevin, number 9. He's been riding the 4-stroke the whole season. And number 8, Brett DeVries.
That is the Yamaha YZ 4-stroke we talk about. And we talk about it in our tech tips today.
Over the past decade, motorcycle manufacturers have been trying to come up with a 4-stroke motocross bike that can compete with the 250s in the pro circuit. But what they found out was that bike was far too heavy and far too unreliable. In 1998, Yamaha's taken the lead and they've come up with the very first production 4-stroke motocross bike for motocross racing. And that's specifically designed for motocross racing. And that's it right here, the YZ400. Now the YZ400 is giving riders 2 distinct advantages out on the track. First of all, it's got a really wide power band, which means that the riders have to make less changes on the track. Second of all, that even distribution of power is being transferred directly to the back wheel. So when riders are coming out of the corner, they're getting really smooth acceleration. Now you'll notice on a 250 when they come out of the corner and they hit the accelerator, it's really yappy and they tend to get a lot of wheel spin. They're not going to get that with the YZ400. Now these bikes have seen a lot of success in the United States, and I bet you with more time on it, Langevin and DeVries are going to be making their way to the top. And with stats like that, the other manufacturers can't be far behind.
Look at this battle between these 2 riders. They're just pressing those Kawasaki's. Here we go. On the outside, he's got him.
Jean-Sébastien Waugh, finally, he gets him in the spot at the end of the back straightaway. That's where he loves to pass everybody. We watch the battle between 8 and 12. That is a battle for 8th place overall.
Well, as we continue to watch this battle, let's learn a little bit more about the rider, Brett DeVries.
Hey Brett, you're one of the top riders in the National Series this year, but you're not starting until the 3rd race. It's a bit of a late start for you. What are your expectations now with the big uphill battle?
I'm just going to plan on going race by race here. I'll do these next 3 races, and I want to get in top 3 in each one. If I do that, I'm going to probably go back to the last 2, and I don't know, since I missed the first 2, hopefully maybe a top 4 overall series.
Okay, now you've been spending a lot of time on the new 400, the 4-stroke. Can you give us a little insight to how it handles on the track and compare it maybe to the 250?
It's just a blast to ride. I practiced on it. I've only raced a couple times, won both races. works real well on hard pack tracks. So I thought, what the heck, I'll bring it out here. I haven't heard of many people riding them, so I thought I'd try and do good on it, do on the 400, and see how it works out.
There's our leader, number 80, Jean-Sebastien Roy. He'll take that final turn. Right-hander goes around the tree. The finish line is there. The checkered flag is his one more time. Complete, look at that, he's got to be pleased. Complete domination again this weekend for the winner of the final moto of the day.
Welcome back to the Snapple National Motocross Championships. Mark Travers is standing by with the big winner of the day.
Okay, Jean-Sebastien, the clean sweep today, 4 moto wins, 100 points towards the total. It was just an incredible ride for you today.
Yeah, thanks a lot. It was a tough day, but for moto, it's 100 points. It's a perfect day, so I'm really, really happy with that.
You seem to be very comfortable on the bike today. Geez, as always, I suppose, but really worked hard. And in that last race, Blair had the lead. You pressed hard, and finally you got it, and you took control.
Yeah, the first, actually the first 3 moto were a little bit easier than the last one, the fourth one. Blair got a really good start, and I was behind him, and we pushed hard for a couple of laps. It was really tough, that last one, but it was fun. So
We're with Ryan Gold. Ryan, you had such high hopes for the weekend. What happened?
I just had a little bit of bad luck in the first 250 moto. I collided with another rider and came down pretty hard on my ankle and my wrist, and I don't think anything's broken or anything, and I should be all right for the following week. But it just it put me out for today, and it's pretty sad because I was doing well, and I'm very upset because I'm a little behind in the points now. So now I got some work to do.
Good luck in healing, and we'll look forward to seeing you in Nanaimo.
Thank you very much.
We're with Blair Morgan now, who had 3 second-place finishes. Blair, I know you would have liked to take the checkered flag, but you got to be happy with 3 seconds. And let me tell you this, that was the most aggressive riding I've seen from you all season. I was very impressed.
Yeah, I felt really good today. I had a really bad first 125 moto, and I felt really good, coming out west, from my home turf, and I wanted to win today. Jean was riding awesome. I just needed to get a good start and run with him. My second 125 moto, I had another terrible start, and I got up to second, but he was long gone.
Well, with 2 more races out west, we know that Blair Morgan's going to be near the top, and he's hoping for some strong finishes.
Let's look at our final results of the final 250 moto of the day. No surprise there. First place, Jean-Sebastien Roy. Nice race for Blair Morgan. Second spot, and Marty Burr rounds out the top 3. And now, after 3 races, the combined results in the 250 class. Jean-Sebastien Roy in first, but Blair Morgan, 2 second-place finishes this weekend, and he's in second spot. And Chris Pomeroy, what a great weekend. Went from 6th overall to 3rd. And in the 125 class, there he is, Jean-Sebastien Roy on top. Not a bad weekend for Marco Dubé, picking up some points, and Chris Pomeroy rounds out the top 3.